Daughter, turn that down. I'm live.
Daughter.
What's up, Tazealer? I told Black if I go live, I'm not fucking doing it outside. Get the fattest part of my ass. It's too fucking cold.
She's a wussy. What can I say?
The cold brings me physical pain. Fuck off.
I married a wussy.
Shut up.
I love her anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
I love her anyway. You know why? Because I do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it? Get plants.
Mm-hmm. Support the Mama Cricket hoodie until it gets too hot. I made my coffee cold as shit. What up, buggin'? Not eating cake. That's what's not up. Ken Big Fishing, hello.
She's gonna keep giving you shit till you bring over that fucking cake.
I was actually, after she said lemon bars the other night, I was like, oh, those sound bomb as fuck. Then she tells me that they didn't turn out. Leo, what is you doing?
I'm in the
Being a
background
dweller?
looking for something. I'm searching through this fucking house one more time.
He's
See
looking
if
for
I can't find Mama Cricket's microphone.
the piece to my microphone. I have the microphones, but the piece that plugs into the bottom of my phone and make them work has fucking vanished.
It disappeared. We don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah, I have no idea where the fuck it's at. Did it fall behind that little shelf up there?
I looked already. It's not there.
Did you look in between the shelves?
I looked already. It's not there.
Yeah, you can't get ahead by super chatting on my channel just yet, Haley.
Yeah. Bugging.
Cause y'all don't want to binge watch my shit. Let's see. Okay, well you can fuck off. Get fucked, Karen. Can't be number one. What up, Little Red? How's everyone tonight? I'm alright. When January started, my wife already. That's lemon bars didn't turn out. They're not oh, Jesus, Justin! First of all, that was on Black's channel. That whole creamy thing. Second of all, I don't think lemon bars are supposed to be creamy anyways. I don't think they're supposed to be like rubber either. Maybe kind of an in-between. Justin, no! Dr. Balls. They taste tarty. Ugh. I don't know what tarty tastes like, but... Nova, get. You're not outside? Hell no, I'm not outside. It's too fucking cold to be outside. Shit. We were just outside for, Black's Live, and I froze my fucking ass off. I took this big motherfucking blanket out there and everything. Tattoo tour. Okay. I got, I have 9, I believe. So, this rose right here is a cover-up. It needs redone. This, I got my daughter's birthday on my left arm. I have one from my grandpa on my left leg. That was the first one I ever got when I was 18. Haley did one from my mom on my right leg. And then I got This one, it says Daddy's Girl 13. That was for my dad. This one, my Faith and Family one, my daughter's name, and then Haley did me a little butterfly. I went to Dollar Tree earlier and got some snacks. I'm happy. I need some snacks in my life. Whipped cream they use for pumpkin pies. My dad don't like pumpkin pies. He says they remind him of baby shit. Butterfly needs touched up. Yeah, but this one hurt like a little... that one hurt like a motherfucker. I'll do your touch up for free. Yay. You did my other ones for free too. Well, actually no. The first one I paid for in Monster, I believe. And then this one I paid for in cookies. It was either cookies or brownies. Can't remember. Slippery poodle. I had a deep fried pumpkin pie at the fair a few weeks ago, balls, and I have to say that was a swing and a miss. Ew. CBT, I didn't know Snaggy does tattoos. Yeah, she did Black Lion tattoo. The one that he's got, like, on his arms. She did that one. Mama Cricket has just ruined my love for pumpkin pie. My bad. I've done quite a few CBT. Still learning, so don't judge me too hard. You did fine. Snaggy has done most of... Yeah, most of Justin's tattoos. She did Justin's Black Lion tattoo, too. Right above his ass. I'm a non-biased judge, so I can be a little rough. Practice on pigskin if you can. I will say, the one thing that I will say about Haley, she drags that needle like a motherfucker. She does good. She does good work, but she's heavy-handed like a motherfucker.
No way.
Like,
No
Haley,
way.
don't take it personal. I'm not judging. Love you, girl, but... Ow!
Take it personal, motherfucker.
Don't take it personal. She won't, because I said it. Now, if you were to say it, she might.
Haley, you're a heavy-handed motherfucker.
She did. Got a Black Lion tattoo tramp stamp from her. Yup, sure the fuck did.
Yes, she did.
Does that thin skin is... She makes sure that the ink is set. Yeah. Oh. Don't start your sad face with me, woman. I just said don't take it the wrong way.
Yes, she did.
No, don't throw all your tattoo stuff away. Just keep practicing.
Throw it away, quit.
That's what she just said. Don't do that, just keep practicing. You just said yourself, you're still learning. It's fine. It's fine. BL, you better behave back there. You never do. No. Imagine living with them, Tazili. Y'all only see him on the internet. He acts even more up offline.
Fuck, all the way off, okay? Not halfway, not partially, all the fucking way, okay? All the way off.
Quitting's for quitters, and that ain't you, Snaggy. I've done most of that. See, that's something I don't think I would ever be able to do. If I was to ever fucking start tattooing, I don't think I'd ever be able. Why are you touching that? I don't think I'd ever be able to do it on myself. Couldn't do it. Haha, Black Lion wishes he'll never lose me, Tazeeler said.
How'd you know I was wishing?
God, you're such a dick.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna make a dick comment, I'm not gonna correct him.
Good lord.
What you get, fugging?
Such a dick.
What you get, fugging?
Oh, Black Lion, you're a dick. Maybe TMI, but I used to do harm to myself, so being able to tattoo myself isn't anything, honestly. See, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't think I'd be able to tattoo in general just because I don't have steady hands. Like, my hands go numb all the time. So, I don't think I'd be able to do it just because of that. I can't draw for shit, so I couldn't draw anything up. What is the most painful one we got in the chat? For me, it was that damn butterfly that Haley just did. That one, that was probably the worst one, just because it's like literally right on the fucking. I kept hitting the motherfucker at work and shit. Ooh. Shut the fuck up. You were flinching during all your tattoos. You can draw a tattoo on paper, spray it with a certain spray, wet it and stick it in paper to your skin. It leaves a temporary tattoo on your skin. Huh. BL can say whatever he wants. He can never lose me. I'm stuck here now. Accept that, BL.
Fuck no. Yeah. I will not.
Accept it. Just take it. Just take it. The fuck was that? Good lord. All that's not necessary.
All that in a can of fruit worms.
Yeah. I'm kind of waiting to see if Shelly pops in or notices that I'm live. Because I feel like she only caught the very beginning of my day 40 update, which, for those of you who weren't here last night and didn't hear, what happened last night in Senate, we had a big fucking night. I was up and I watched that shit for 3 fucking hours. I went live at like 10:30 at night. Hey, Allie. I forgot Black Lion had chiplet balls. Yeah. I need to be green over here too in the chat. Actually, CBT, I need to get monetized to be able to have memberships. So if you guys want to help me, because there is a way you guys can help me get monetized, go through my lives and binge watch. Even if you just put a live on, turn the volume off.
What did you say about me, bud?
And
what did you
shut up, I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm stricken.
If you guys want to help me get monetized, go to my lives and binge watch. Even if you just have it on the background. Because I need to get to 3,000 watch hours. Then once I hit that, I need to get another 1,000 to get to 4,000 to get fully monetized.
Yeah.
Where are the dollars at? I'm broke. I got you, Nancy. Turn the live stream on and have it playing overnight on repeat. Let's build Black Mama community just like Black Lion. Mine's actually the Cricket Army, Dr. Balls, but I appreciate it. And y'all don't forget, me and Black both have a merch store.
Yeah.
This is my Mama Cricket hoodie that I'm wearing. You guys can get this one at the merch store, and we can put your name on the back. My name is on the back of mine. Black is stripping. Save that bit. I'll watch it over and over. Justin, good lord. He's just stripping layers. He's not actually getting naked.
Oh, yeah?
But of course, you know, he just has to make it weird.
Oh, yeah?
Who pooped on that hoodie? Are you really that stupid, bruh?
It's not poop.
Hey, honey. Bye-bye. Yeah, and then we have a lion, a cricket, and then a wolf, because of Haley. Black Lion, you're weird as fuck, Dr. Ball said.
What?
Dr. Ball said you're weird as fuck.
You're welcome, my friend.
Bro, Black Lion, what are you doing back there? Stop.
I'm laying on the couch with my dog.
Hello, Caden. But yeah,
Hi, Nova.
don't forget, even though I'm not monetized, I do have merch. Okay? Me and Black Lions share a merch store. But I have my own Mama Cricket clothing, hoodies, t-shirts, hats. Black Lion made me a jersey that literally it either says Cricket Army or Mama Cricket on the front and then chirp, chirp, chirp on the back. I have Crocs. I have combat boots. I have coffee. I have cups. Color changing coffee mugs. What'd you say?
Candles.
Candles. I have Magic Forest candles.
Got flags.
Flags. Hi, Caden. But yes. But in order for me to have memberships and for y'all to like super chat or do the gym things like you do in Black Lions Live, I need y'all to help me out by binge watching my lives, my long videos. I would recommend the lives just because that gets you more watch time. Shorts don't count, but I'm probably about halfway there. The last time I looked, I was like 1,270 watch hours, and I need 3,000. So I need y'all to help me. I need you to go watch my lives. That helps me to be able to get to the point where I can have memberships. I can do the super chats. Y'all can send me gems or the little gift things with your gems if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I need y'all's help for that.
Yeah.
I love Crocs. I have 12 different colors. I have Crocs thanks to Black Lion on the merch store. Mama Cricket Crocs.
Mama Crockett.
Help Mama see beat Black Lion's channel. Well, I think we got a long way to go for that because he's got like over 2,000 more subs than I do.
I'm almost 4K.
And he's fully monetized. So, if we want to beat him, we gotta get on it. Actually, fun fact, the Crocs were made because Honey requested them.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they
They
were.
were made because you did a spell check.
Yes, and then you
They
said
were
something
live.
about putting that on a piece of merch, and Honey popped in and was like, "Why not Crocs? Mama Cricket Crocs." So yes, we have Crocs.
It's really pissing me off that we lost a piece to that fucking mic set.
What about lion shoes?
What?
Lion shoes.
I think Black Lion does have shoes. I think.
What?
Do you have shoes for you on the merch store, or is it just me?
Yeah, I got tennis shoes and I got combat boots. My combat boots are the leather canvas style, and they've got they got a turtle shell black and white design on them.
And the cool part about ordering merch off of our merch store, if, like, let's say you want my hoodie and you want your name on the back, we can do that. You have to special order it, but we can put your name, because when an order comes in, and if it's a special order like that, Black personally customizes the hoodie. Or if you want a t-shirt or a hat, like, we can customize that shit and put your name on it. I have to head out early. Let's see, night gang. Oh, good night, Dr. Balls. Snaggy, what are you talking about? Do the kids have merch? No, but we have merch for children. Like, you can get kid sizes. I ain't standing up. The fuck? This is what the hoodie looks like. It literally just says Mama Mud Cricket. They have drinks and I like. Oh, you're talking about something way different. Okay. I've been live 20 minutes. Are y'all ready for day 41 update on the shutdown? Because last night was a big night, and tonight's been a big night. Y'all ready? CBT, were you in the live last night? Oh, no, you said you missed it. Okay, so rewind for CBT. Last night, or I guess pretty much all day yesterday, Senate was in session to vote on the bill to open up the government. They needed 60. They had attempted 15 times. They voted again last night. They got their votes. It passed. So then tonight, they had a series of like 8 to 9 votes because in this new CR that passed last night, they bundled in 3 funding bills with it. So tonight, when they went to go vote, they did like 8 or 9 votes back to back to back, which last night, that one vote took 3 hours. And it got down to like 59 to 40, which means there was one vote left, and it could have gone either way. That vote took over an hour to get in because it was a Republican senator from Texas that they were waiting on. He got flight delayed. Irony, if I've ever heard it. So he got flight delayed, and it took forever for him to get to the Capitol because they can't call in votes. They can't mail in votes for something like this. They have to be on the Senate floor to vote. So over an hour goes by, and I was sitting there watching. I was like, man, fuck, they're taking forever. So I put my phone down. I had an earbud in. I went to the kitchen to go make me some food. And then all of a sudden I hear, woo! And everybody was cheering. And then the clerk called his name and then said, aye. And then everybody fucking erupted again. I've never heard Senate cheer like that before. So I was like, oh, fuck, they just passed it. So last night when I went live, that's why I was late. Because I was waiting on that. Because they didn't get done with their vote until like 10:15 my time. So I went live at like 10:30. And I was debating on whether to even go live that late or not. But I was like, this is an update I have to share with you guys. We've been here together this long. I've given y'all updates this long. This is the biggest one we've had so far. So I went live. And I fucking said that. And I gave y'all the update. Well, then today, the Senate was in session all fucking day. And, hold on, I'm just going back and reading. So I can do. They better fucking open this shit back up, mama. See, okay, so they were in session all day today. And half my chat's talking about something completely unrelated. I'm gonna start timing motherfuckers out. Haley, since you're listening, they started voting today at like, I don't know, it was very quiet on the Senate floor for a very long time today. They started voting at, I want to say, probably 6 o'clock, 6:30 our time. And in order for, and I was wrong, guys. Last night I said I didn't think that it would have to go back to the House because it was already passed through the House in September. It does have to go back to the House because they had to amend it. They had to revise it. So it wasn't the same CR that the House had originally passed. Because that would have only given them clearance until November 21st. So this one that they passed last night gives them, it keeps the government open until January 30th. The Republicans promised the Democrats a vote on their health care thing first week of December. They gives them until the end of January to figure out their budget. They also packaged in, like I said, they packaged in 3 funding bills in the new CR. One was guaranteeing SNAP and WIC and programs like it were fully funded until September of next year. The next one was making sure, guaranteeing that federal workers, veterans, all them got paid. If another shutdown happens, they are guaranteed to get paid now because of this bill through the shutdown. The third one was a legislative one that had to deal with Congress. But they're good until September of next year. So that was some of the differences between the first CR and the one that actually fucking passed. I keep going back and reading. Everybody with me so far? I'll pause so y'all can take in what I just said. Okay, I guess 2 people left. You know, see, I'm trying to make... Yeah, he's not gonna. Get the fly swatter, don't. Yes, thank you. I would hope you see my forehead, you'd be blind. Did everybody get what I just said up to this point? So they passed the CR. There was 3 funding bills in the CR that they passed. It does have to go back to the House because it's a different and amended bill than the one that House originally passed. Okay, y'all with me so far? This stuff can get confusing, which is why I try and talk about it in layman's terms so everybody can understand it, because even me, when I'm listening to the sessions of Congress and they start talking, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? So I have to do my own research to figure out, because they put legalized names for everything. It's not just, here's a vote to open the government. That's not what it is. They have specific names for specific bills, all that shit. It's a lot. So I try and fucking explain it as simple as I can to where you guys can understand it. Can we all stay on topic now? I'll wait. CBT, you with me so far? Haley, you with me so far? Seeing as how you two are the only two actually listening to what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're caught up to today. They had to do 8 or 9 votes because each of the amended bills, the funding bills that they bundled in with this one, had to pass separately. If one of them didn't pass, the process started all over again, and they needed 60 votes on each one of them. Each one of them passed 60 to 40. They did a culture. What was it? A culture. I tell you, I write shit down. Motion to invoke culture on HR 5371, which is the funding bill. So they had to put it to a culture vote, which is just, that's the ones that you need 60 votes on. The final vote is just a simple majority. Okay, you don't need 60 votes for that. So they passed all the bills, did all the votes that they needed to, every one of them passed, and then they had to do the culture vote, which it would have really sucked for them to get all the way there because I was one step above the final vote. And it passed 60-40. They were cutting it close every fucking time. And then they passed the majority, which was the final vote, which is what sends the bill to the House. Now, I was wrong last night because it's got to go back to the House. With that being said, Speaker Johnson called the House back today, gave them a 36-hour notice saying, hey, this shit could happen today. You guys need to be on standby. Because the second that they pass that, we need to vote on it and get it through and get it done as quick as possible. So, what I'm hearing, because of all the flight delays and the effects of the shutdown, the House will go to vote. It could be as early as tomorrow, but everything that I've seen is leaning more towards like Wednesday. Once it passes, which it's expected to pass in the House, because in the House they don't do the whole culture, you need this many to pass. In the House, it's majority. So once it passes through the House, which it's expected to do rather quickly, then it will hit the desk of the president. The president has already said, as soon as they can get something to me in writing, I will sign it. And at that point, the government shutdown is officially over. Right now, it's still not officially over because it's still got to go through the House. It is not officially over until it hits the president's desk, which could be as soon as like Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe even as late as Wednesday if the House gets back to vote tomorrow. So, we're at the very end, guys. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm hoping it's quicker than that, too. At this point, it's pretty much just a matter of time. Because getting it through Senate was the hardest, like, the biggest hurdle. Because of the fact that they had already voted 15 times. 15 fucking times. And over a course of... It was day 40 when something finally got accomplished. And if it tells you anything, both last night and tonight, I heard Senate cheer. Like, after the final vote was announced, and the chair of Senate was like, you know, the motion is passed, or it's final. Everybody cheered again tonight. I've never heard Senate cheer like that, and they did it twice. So, I think even though the Democrats tried to hold out, and some of them still did, some of them still voted no. Like, it's still, even the last cloture vote was 60-40. So there were still 40 of them that voted no. It was 60-40 on all of the fucking votes tonight, which was like 8 or 9 that they did. Just to pass every aspect of the bills that they had fucking passed last night. To get it to a final vote. So, nothing will happen immediately, because all the House members have to get back, because y'all remember they've been out since mid-September. So, because Speaker Johnson was like, stay home. Stay home. We won't need you. Because there for a long time, none of the Democrats were swapping. Like, every time they voted, it was always the same people that said yes and the same people that said no. And no, we didn't get anywhere. But they revised it. The Republicans revised it. They met up with Democratic leaders in the Senate and was like, guys, come on. And then on top of that, today, they put in, I don't know if it's a request, but I'm just going to say it's a request. They put in a request to, like, quickly get it through, which is why they did 8-9 votes back to back to back to back. And it was literally just, and one vote took them 3 hours last night. They got through fucking 8 or 9 of them in an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight. It was like boom, 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 done. And because of the fact that Republicans own the House, it's just a matter of time. And the president's already endorsed this bill. Apparently, he already knows what's in it. He already knows what's gonna hit his desk. It was just getting it past the Senate. That was the hardest one. And they did that. So now I feel like by the end of the week, this shit will be back open and the fucking longest shutdown in history will be over. I'm hoping. Y'all, what the fuck is going on? My chat is not a fucking place for this shit. Like, I've asked people to stay on topic. I thought so too, CPT. I think all this is just a band-aid. The American government is going to collapse within my lifetime. Here's the thing, though, Justin. The funding bill that they passed tonight literally gives them a deadline of January 30th. They have until then to get all their shit done, or we're going to be right back here. But the biggest difference is this time, because of the bills they just passed tonight through the Senate, and because of what they bundled in that funding bill that they passed, SNAP won't stop, WIC won't stop, assistance programs won't stop, federal workers will get paid, air traffic control, law enforcement, what have you. They'll still get paid. So, and that's guaranteed through September of next year. So even if on January 30th, they still haven't figured out what the fuck they need to figure out for this fucking healthcare credit shit that started the shutdown in the first place. All the shit that happened this time won't happen if it shuts down again. Which, thank God. We're in the same period as the Romans and Babylon. What's that is we have it later. We haven't later have as long as them. Yeah. I mean, I think because there was ultimately, in the end, there were 7 Democrats and 1 independent that caucuses with the Democrats that flipped, giving them the votes that they needed. So, our founding fathers would be pissed. And I've said that since the beginning. I think it's gone on way longer than it should have. I think both sides could have avoided this whole fucking thing. I think those 7 Democrats and the 1 independent that sides with the Democrats normally finally realized that the Republicans weren't budging while the government was still shut down. And in that bill that they finally passed, Republican Majority Leader of the House, or the Senate, Thune, promised the Democrats a vote on the healthcare credits by like the first week of December. He didn't promise it would pass, but he promised them a vote. Which is, I think, kind of one of the things that kind of swung at least some of the people that switched sides. I don't know. It finally fucking happened, though. And after 40 days, because yesterday was day 40 and they finally passed it, there's finally an end in sight to all of this. And now that they've passed it through Senate, it's going to go quick. It's just a matter of time. If the House actually goes in tomorrow to vote on it, it'll be on the president's desk by the end of tomorrow. It could be that fast. If what I've been seeing about them not coming back into session until the 12th, it'll still happen, I want to say, within that day or very early in the next day. Because the president's already said, once it hits my desk, I'll sign it. And it's very expected to pass through the House, because in the House, there's no filibuster in the House. So they don't need a certain number of votes, like in Senate they needed 60. And then the final vote was just majority, which it still ended up the same. It still ended up 60 to 40. But in the House, it's just majority. And Republican Party has the House. And they've been the ones voting on this, yes, the whole time. So, do I think there's going to be any hiccups as far as it passing the House? No. I don't. I think now that it's passed the Senate and they don't have to depend on Democrats switching sides, I think it's going to go quick. So there's finally an end coming. I still say we throw tea into the harbor. Yep. Yeah. So that's your... I'm still going to keep listening. Just like with every time the Senate would go live, I would listen to it on YouTube. And y'all can do the same thing. Literally, all I've been doing is searching Senate Live when I know that they're in session, and it pops right the fuck up. So, if you guys do some research and see when the House is gonna come into session, and I'll do it too. I'll be watching that shit, or at least listening to it, because you can find it just as easily as you can the Senate. NYC is not feeling the democracy. No. People towards first gain dictatorship over everything. That's what Donald Trump wants. Why do you think he was trying to demand Republicans get rid of the filibuster? But even the Republicans in his own party were like, I don't think we should do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Shouldn't fucking do that. As Americans, we are a democracy, not a dictatorship. Yep. I'm just ready for it to be done, honestly. Yeah. Me too. It ends. When this ends, millions of people suffering ends. Because as of right now, yes, it passed through the Senate, but there's still a couple more steps it needs to take before it's officially completely over. So I hope, knowing that the House members are on their way as we speak back to the Capitol. I hope some of them took Speaker Johnson's notice to heart this morning, because he said it this morning, that the very moment that they pass that through the Senate, we're going to go into session and the House is going to come back. So, I hope, if anything, he's not a dictator mentally, he's more of a capitalist. When, honestly, and I've been seeing that a lot too, like Trump is promising everybody in America $2,000 checks. We ain't gonna get shit. That shit started surfacing months ago. Months ago. Nobody's gotten anything. What makes them think that they're gonna get it now? We ain't gonna get shit. It ain't a dictatorship if we reset Congress. See these younger folks. The ironic part of most of the Democrats that cross the aisle to vote with the Republicans for all this, they're either retiring in the next couple of years, or they're not up for re-election. So, like, they don't care. And a lot of Democrats were fucking pissed that their own people crossed the aisle for this one. Yup. They were fucking pissed. They were online bitching and complaining. It's like, could you not? At least sit up so, like, you fart into the couch, because your farts are loud as fuck. So at least, like, block your asshole by sitting up in the couch.
No.
They're probably echoing, is how loud they are.
I wish I had a microphone.
I knew it was VL. Yeah, fuck. The eggs are kicking in and I'm in fucking trouble. He just ripped a hole in his drawers. Yeah, there's probably a lot of them by now, because he had fucking hard-boiled eggs last night, and good fucking God. And then he got our daughters to eat them today, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. He's about to take off with the thrust. It's gonna fucking power shoot him through the fucking wall. You're gonna have a big-ass black lion-shaped hole in the fucking living room wall. Up, up, and away! Up, up, and away! That's the new couch, too. Fuck. Don't blow holes in that couch. That's the new couch. Shit.
Man, shut up.
Went from first to fourth gear to Zealer. Dear God. Yeah, no, I'm in trouble. Gone in 60 seconds. Yeah. It's not gonna be. God, your ass stink. Stop eating eggs. Oh. If Namaste didn't look at him, he would have got away with it in the chat.
Yeah, she gave me away. Fucking motherfucker.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody fucking has noticed every time you've ripped ass. And I've tried so hard to get through the rest of my sentence. Like, I'll be mid-sentence and then he rips one, and I try so hard to just not be like, what the fuck? Mid-sentence, I at least try to get out what I'm trying to get out. Nope, I have my hearing aids in. I keep hearing it, yeah. So which one is worse to Zealer, his fucking ringtone or his ass talking shit? At least it was a consistent one, not a start and a stopper. At least it wasn't a silent one. I was hearing that I knew it was DL. I didn't say nothing. Yeah, I tried to just, like, keep going was what I was saying, but when it's quiet, like, if I'm taking a break to read the chat and then he does it, I'm like, God. Ringtone, let his ripping ass is nasty. Yeah, imagine how I feel. I'm like 2 feet away from him. And his ass is aimed at me. Ain't it the other way? God damn. Ain't it that way? But alright, guys. There's your day 41 update. We ain't gonna have very many more of these. I don't think. I honestly thought about starting to talk more about, even after the shutdown's over, starting to talk more about world events and just keeping my ear on the news station to see if anything big happens to talk about it. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, CBT. I've been thinking about just when all this is over, because I have had a few people that have been, like, genuinely interested in what's going on. I've been strongly considering just kind of keep doing what I'm doing, even though the shutdown's gonna end. Just, like, keeping people in foot, like, if something big happens that day, and maybe people don't know about it, maybe keep talking about the shit that's happening. Maybe. No, I get it, Zealer, but it's important shit to know. I know, honey, but there's some people that come into my chat that honestly don't have any idea until I say something. What's everyone's favorite home-cooked meal? That's a good one. I really like my aunt's homemade bread and ham and beans. Hello, Martin. Pizza all day, every day. DL, you better not rip it again. I don't want to hear it. Well, alright, guys. I've been on for pretty close to an hour. It's almost 11 o'clock and I gotta work tomorrow. So, we'll see what tomorrow brings, y'all. I don't know. We're getting closer to there finally being an end to this. So, we'll see what happens. Until then, I'll see y'all on the next one.